me, basically, my life changed when I started living by universal laws over like laws of man, thinking I can hide shit. I don't try to hide nothing. Like, the easiest thing is you fucking assholes out there that say you want to fucking help people. You guys are fucking assholes, because you wouldn't be broke. If you really wanted to help people, you would do what I did. I get on the phone, the cell phone in the shoe, and I'm like, Mom, I fucked up. I think I got a life sentence, you know. I fucking did some fucked up shit. I hurt somebody again. And she told me, she's like, fucking like, she was like, you've proven you can hurt people. Like, what the fuck? Can you prove you can't? And that was when I realized what a man needs, a challenge. Like, I needed a challenge. Can you prove you can't, you pussy? So right then, my whole mind flipped. I'm like, you wanna be in shape. Can you prove you can't eat those snacks, you fat little fucking bitch? You want money. Can you prove that you can get up every day and be valuable enough to earn it? Like, everything became a challenge instead of challenging myself to like how I could use the system and how I could just get what I want. I made everything a challenge of who I needed to become. So that's why I say it's not how, it's who. So I made someone who took everything in life that he wanted as a personal challenge. Like, oh, if that guy can do it, I can do it type shit. I don't think we should ever try to better the whole world. I think we should always better individuals. And if we knock off each individual and we better each person one by one, that's how we change the world. We change the world one by one each person. So when you're talking globally, like you're gonna fucking, hey, like this whole thing needs to stop, you're just gonna get such a target on you. You're not gonna be able to work on the individual, which they could change the world. I don't talk about that shit because I'm not stupid, and I understand that like you're not gonna move it like that. Like, you'd be better off doing personal development content that's real deep, that is real emotional, meaningful, and getting a guy at the top to change, you know, like instead of fucking, what happens when you point fingers? They point back at you. What happens when you attack people? They attack you back. You can't really do that. You have to change people and get them to make drastic change. I talk about like our path, and like deep within you, your conscience is guiding you. And they refer to the conscience as the authentic voice of God, of creation, of the universe, whatever, the source, whatever you want to call it. So whatever you're compelled, whatever you're drawn to, that's your path. And if you really can discern from like how bitter you are towards a situation, or if your conscience is really calling you to make this your movement, well, then you would only know that. I never tell people to listen to me. Like I don't tell you to listen to me. I'm like, listen to your conscience. And that's what'll guide you. Like, I'm not here to tell anyone to do shit. I'm here to fucking give my account, and if that's what you side with, then we're rolling.
Okay, that makes sense. So if someone's really drawn to that, they just feel like,
they have to.
Yo, these injustices or whatever, I can't wake up. I can't sleep with this.
But you gotta be willing to die for it.
You're putting the target on your back.
If you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, bro. It's just, you have to be fully in, all in, you know.
If you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound.
You guys, that's an old prison saying, bro. Oh, you guys aren't gonna like this. Nobody's gonna like this. But I mean, women show their love by submitting. Men show their love by committing. A man commits to his woman, and that's how he shows his love. She shows her love by submitting. That's not what's happening. They're fucking it all up. They're not understanding. I enter you, bitch. Like, what the fuck? They hate if I would say that word, bitch. I don't give a fuck. It's how I talk. It's not even a derogatory way. I believe in love between one partner and the person he's gonna spend his life with. That's what I believe in. I would only be with one person at a time. I've been with 5 women since I got out of prison 5.5 years ago. Trust me, 5 of your guys' top Instagram models are DMing me right now. And I've only been with 5 women since exiting prison and making fucking 2 million plus a month. Most people, if they made that much, they'd be at fucking 11 or live, dropping fucking stacks to just go fuck something. And that ain't who I am. I will never be that man. But I mean, in all reality, like I said, men show their love by committing, women by submitting. And if a woman won't submit to her man, there's gonna be an issue. You know, I believe in a bigger path that I have set. I believe by living a certain way, you become like an esteemed advocate of like a message that's greater. And if you believe in that message more, well, then it's gonna start to change like your actual, you know, your actual body, your life, the way you think. And if I'm not okay with something, well then my body's not going to be okay with it. If I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I don't know what people think. Like, yeah, I'm just going to fuck and like I'm going to bust a nut. Like, what the fuck is that going to do? I live such a bigger life than busting a nut. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, and just like having sex with this chick, like, and then just being like fuck buddies or something. I don't believe in that. Someone's going to want someone more than the other, and someone's going to get hurt. And the whole guidance system of me is what I release most completely, I'll possess. If I'm hurting people, I'm going to be hurt. If I'm giving people strength, I'm going to have strength. If I give people love, I'll feel loved. People who have wronged me, the only way I can feel good about life and them and move forward is to send them love. So whatever I release most completely, I will possess, and I know that. So even if I get angry, I'm like, oh, this is a cycle. You're getting angry at someone and you're just making yourself more angry. You have to be more understanding. I've like manufactured an internal state and a thought process through these belief systems I teach everyone on my YouTube and stuff that make me a very, very highly evolved person. Like my level of internal engineering is going on at every second.
Where does that come from, though? Because there's like a deep
awareness.
But where does that deep awareness come from?
Awareness is intelligence, and awareness comes from the universe. Like there's universal laws that guide us all, and if you are aware of these universal laws, then you'll actually guide your life differently. People play by the laws of man. They think they can get away with shit. Oh, if she didn't see it, then it didn't happen. I'm like, she knows, bro. Shut the fuck up. You're eroding the relationship, you know. But I mean, for me, basically, my life changed when I started living by universal laws over like laws of man, thinking I can hide shit. I don't try to hide nothing. Like the way I live is the way I live.
Yeah.
And most men would not feel manly saying, my dick wouldn't even get hard if I was trying to just bone some chick. I don't feel right about it. I believe in karmic debt. I want love more than anything and a connection with someone more than anything. So if I'm putting karmic debt in the love department, what's going to happen? Well, I'm going to hurt her feelings. I'm going to hurt hers. I'm going to hurt hers. I'm going to hurt hers. Then I'm going to meet someone I love. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Then she's going to trash me because I just hurt all these people. I got it coming.
The karma was built up.
Dude, karmic debt's real. Karma's real. It gives me the chills right now. And the thing is, regardless of if it's real or not, if you base your belief system that it is real, well, then it'll keep you in line. If it's beliefs that you build up that you've even imagined exist just to keep you in line to make you a better man, how is there a downfall? There isn't.
No, so you have a strong moral compass.
Strong moral compass. Well said.
And you just think that if you deviate from that somewhere down the line, whether it's internally from you, externally from another person, it's gonna come back and fuck you.
I want inner peace. I want a good life. I want that clarity. Mm-hmm. And if I'm doing wrong to people in this world, I won't have clarity. I'll know something's coming. Like anything you do wrong is basically equated as karmic debt. Like karmic debt is, there's 24 hours in a day. There will always be 24 hours. But are they usable? Are they productive hours? That depends on how much karmic debt you owe. Say you were on the phone with your girl and you just totally came out of character. Like she started arguing with you and you just flew off the handle. Well, then you're going to pay in the amount of time that you owe for that event. So for like 3 hours, you won't even be able to do this podcast. You won't even be able to make content. Your workout will suck. Everything you do in business will suck. You won't be here present. You won't be present. The moment will be stolen from you because how you acted. That's the universe teaching you, look, motherfucker, you don't get 24 productive hours. Look how you just treated that person. And so 3 hours are just taken from you, or 7 or 10 years like me. When I hurt that person so bad, 10 years was taken from me. But I mean, my whole point is like, the reason I'm successful is because I have clarity. I have clarity because I don't sit there and stack up karmic debt. I don't stack up karmic debt because I have core beliefs that keep me from it.
Yeah, and I think because I'm trying to translate it a little bit maybe to like the situation some of these guys are in, because they're not running multi-million-dollar businesses. Most of them aren't in prison right now.
The whole thing, what they have to start with is them.
Well, as an example, I also think because there's a lot of guys who struggle with porn addiction right now, right? This is like as an example. That I would imagine add to the karmic debt. You jerk it, you watch some porn, now you're feeling a little bit ashamed of it, and now the next day you're not operating at the same level.
That goes with our frequency. So there's high and low frequency. This is like basic, like look up negative frequency, look up frequency chart, negative emotions or something. There will be a chart. The top will be enlightenment. The bottom will be shame and guilt. people consistently operate from that 20 frequency, like the level 20, which is shame and guilt. I mean, love is like a 450. Like enlightenment's like a 700. And just even acceptance is like a 300 on this chart.
So 20 is the bottom.
20 is the bottom.
Guilt,
Shame and guilt.
okay.
Shame and guilt. Anger is like a 150.
Okay.
Shame and guilt are a 20.
Yeah.
Someone just jerked it watching some weird ass porn. You could read it on their face from like 20 feet away. You're like, this dude's a weird motherfucker. This dude's doing weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, I actually spoke to one of the most famous people on the planet one time.
Yeah.
And he told me that the universe was indifferent. I said, no, it fucking isn't. And we were sitting like this. If someone named the top 5 famous people on the planet, we were sitting like this.
Yep.
And he said, the universe is indifferent. Tell me it's not. I said, well, then why the fuck do you look like that? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, you're carrying something with you that's not right, bro. I don't have that. Why do you? You're this person who everybody knows and who kills it and has no real problems. What are you doing to feel that way and send off this energy to me? And he's like, oh, shit. And then when he told me, it was that. It was the porn.
It was the porn.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is
but
a
like,
guy at the top level.
Top.
Yeah.
Like when you send off that vibe of your loving life, you're winning,
yeah.
you're in that high frequency state of love, that is only from self-investment. That is only from having thoughts of love, thoughts of giving. So my whole thing is an alignment system. When someone works with me, we start off with self-actualization, then self-transcendence. Self-actualization is me getting your thoughts, actions, and energy aligned with who you must be. Because everybody comes to me and says, how, Wes? How am I going to get to the money you're at? I'm like, no. How, motherfucker? Who? Not how, bitch. Who? I'm going to create the person who can do anything. And it's because of your alignment. Your thoughts, actions, and energy are aligned. You're the best you. Now I give you a very simple blueprint that the old you would fail on. The new you will be able to hit with flying colors. Now we're in the money. People are like, you get to do what you love for a living. I'm like, what makes you think I love doing all this? I don't like any of it. I would love to just lay there and fucking chill and do what I want to do. I would love to do that. I'm like, this is a need. So I started to understand humans' needs, you know. Humans need to help others. Humans need connection. I have everything. If I just did everything I want to do all day, I mean, like perpetual pleasure chase would turn the most pleasurable things non-existent. Like it just continually would grow to where I would have to, there would be no end to it. There's no end to that perpetual pleasure chase. The greatest pleasures will cease to please if you don't mitigate them with servitude. So like I serve most my day and I have about 30%, 20% of pleasure a day for me. And then the rest.
What are your pleasures?
Just driving my cars, fucking eating, fucking workout, just that stuff.
Okay.
You know, maybe buy something, but stupid shit normal people do. I'm not really normal. I try to act like I'm normal, but I'm not. I have to like believe like, oh, if I do these normal people things, like I'll feel normal. I really don't like anything.
Yeah.
I'm like stoic. I have no feelings towards anything. I have a purpose and I just do it. This thing is, you fucking assholes out there that say you want to fucking help people, you guys are fucking assholes. Because you wouldn't be broke. If you really wanted to help people, you would do what I did. You would just help people. And then you would help people so often in such a high level that you would fucking get paid for it. Like, people who really want to help people are not broke. People who are selfish are broke. If you really want to help people, you just start a YouTube channel helping people and you make money off it. You just start training people for free like I did in prison, and then all of a sudden there's such a love for it, you're not going to do it. You guys will only show up, the 9 to 5 people, okay, you're guaranteeing me this pay, then I'll show up and help you. The people like us, how are we? I'm going to help you first. I'm gonna give all of what I am to you in the world, and I'm guaranteed not $1. They see my life, they're like, must be easy. I'm not guaranteed $1 today. But so far today, I've made $56,000, and it's what, 10 a.m.?
Yep.
I've already made 56 grand.
Some like actionable steps, wherever they are, to get to a better place.
Self-actualization, make the best them, and then teach others what they did. So spiritually, financially, mentally, physically, these are the greatest skill sets. You have pain in your life. If the pain is from being overweight, get in great shape. Teach people how to do it. If the pain is from being broke, make money. Teach them how to do it. If the pain is from fucking you're massive, you have massive negative self-talk, you like consistently, then learn the psychology behind how to change that, and like engineer a new internal state where you feel peace, where you feel contentment. People are so weird. The greatest thing we could ever have is internal peace and like pure contentment inside, that we're okay. We love our life. We feel good about who we are. We're calm inside. We feel good. Why do they think that's inherently gifted? Why do they not think they have to earn that daily? And why?
That should be the goal.
That's the goal. And so someone like me who has no peace and is a psycho, like if that guy figured out how to do it, then you should probably listen to the guy who's the worst, who figured out how to find peace. And if you're normal and you're just bashing yourself a little bit, I have the answer for you.